Welcome to Epoxy Floor Wars. The blue and orange team have the next 3 days to compete head-to-head to prove who is the best.
Come on, man!
They would give Picasso $1 million for a 6x6 canvas. They give me a 5,000 square foot canvas. So what is our value?
Yeah, good boys, good shit.
See, you're already starting to lose this product over here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Who will rise to the challenge and who will fold under the pressure? Find out now on Epoxy Floor Wars. Previously on Epoxy Floor Wars, both teams got started on their vertical carvings.
What's that? Already brown, yeah. Make sure to force it up in here too, okay?
See, if you put it too heavy, it falls off. Give me that bucket, man. I need mud too. Move that.
Orange team made a plan on how to do their 3D flake pattern.
What do you think?
Help me understand where you guys are with it.
I wanted to, so here's, we would roll out a little bit of poly, split this, split that, flake that carbon, or flake whatever number's on the other side, right? Just swap this over.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So do
right?
poly down both, set your trowel, and it set the other one here.
Yep.
And tempers boiled over on blue team's side.
Dude, get more mud. I want this fixed before we go out. Get more wet mud. This needs to be fixed. I just had this all f***ing dialed in. Wet. That's heavy. I want it wet.
What obstacles await our teams during the rest of Day 2? Find out now on Epoxy Floor Wars. As Day 2 starts to wind down, both teams try to finish up their vertical carvings.
Keep in mind, on the sculptures, there was no specifics given. They weren't given a list of rules. It had to be their rendition of a bird bath and some add-on features around it. But so we don't have anything definite that they have to go by. So they got to choose the depth. They got to choose the height. They got to choose the design.
I just want to point out that Garrett is still working on detail.
And I think that Garrett may be left-handed. I'm gonna have to ask, because he's making that look way too easy. He's either left-handed or he's ambidextrous.
I think he's ambidextrous,
because I've been watching him and his focus did not even get
Nothing changed.
tested whenever Steven decided to tell him to work their left hand.
Blue team has been plagued with penalties so far in Day 2. And unfortunately for Garrett, that doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon.
Just had another flag by Chrissy.
Right hand, he's using it.
I thought he was putting.
I think she might want to go to her hotel and lock the room door tonight. They're going to be on a hunt.
Both teams are close in points up to this point, so any penalties the teams get are really costly.
I'm real curious. I want to know who the flag was on and what it was about. Let's go find out.
I'm fucking getting mad.
So, what do you think about the flags, Garrett?
I think that it's bullshit, not because of the refs, because my guys can't follow instruction. It's like, I know that it's overwhelming, there's a lot going on.
And while blue team is getting penalties, Ethan tries to remind his team not to do the same.
All right, guys, hey, it's 2:30, all right? We need to hustle through this. We're doing really good. Let's truck through the rest of the day with no penalties. Those guys are getting them lit up. Let's get them 60, 70, 80 points, and let's be down there.
They are definitely getting flustered by the number of flags that they're getting. Each team is getting their flags, and they're definitely getting bothered. See, we got another flag. Blue team's getting frustrated.
No ear protection.
No ear protection. They're getting frustrated by the number of flags thrown. The more flags that get thrown, the more frustrated they get. And the question is that going to get in the way of how they do their floors? Are they going to lose focus and get pissed?
Remember, season 1 and season 2 was won and lost. Penalties.
They're just going to get more heated the more and more they start getting racked up, okay? We are too, but if we can keep calm heads, we're gonna prevail, all right?
One of the toughest challenges for the teams on day 2 is finishing their 3D flake pattern. And while the technique is the same, the way the teams approach it is completely different.
Okay, see, we can see here, this team is doing color by numbers. So when that lighter color chip gets over in the black, they don't care. The black's already dry. The other team's going to have to worry about resin catching the different colors and causing it to look like a bleed and making it where their lines are not straight. This team's only using one chip color at a time, then they're moving to another chip color. So before they broadcast the next color, the other color is dry.
Once again, you can see that Team Blue and Team Orange has done this completely differently. From start to finish.
Totally different.
Every step of the way.
From their metallic coat to their overlay. Keep in mind, this team did their overlay texture and lines when it was wet. The other team waited till it was dry. This team's doing their chip system different. There are just two different methodologies to how they're doing this.
But I'm excited to see how the epoxy goes down. The metallic, that looks like, and then they have to do the edges, which is going to be the concrete overlay with the wood borders.
The first couple rotations of Dano and Michael, I got them out there doing the layout for the flake. Because first and foremost, that is one of the hardest things to do. But from my experience from season 1, when I was on Brian Bourne's team, he would have 2 individuals go out and start laying out this pattern, right? Putting this tape down. And then the 15 minutes, then people come off. And then 2 new people come on, right? He would send them right out there to pick up where them other 2 people left off. Or sometimes when you got too many hands in the pot, it causes problems. Mm-hmm. So that gives my guys time to pregame. The people that laid out that tape and the other 2 people that come in, they don't touch that. Because that gives my other 2 gladiators 15 minutes to strategize on what their next step's going to be.
So I'm here with Andrew, one of our judges, and we came down to check out this 3D chip system that they're supposed to be doing. I had made comment, Andrew, that the orange team's doing it a little bit differently than I would have done it. I would have done it the color by number method. What do you think?
I prefer the color by number method as well. I think when you go this route with trying to create that 3D effect, that 3-dimensional effect with the flake, you're going to get some, not only just bleed from different numbers, so to speak, but kind of random falling debris as well. So it's not going to be 100% crisp. And I think at this stage of the game, you're definitely want to make sure that your lines are straight and your designs and everything come out crisp, nice and crispy.
Do you think it will matter that one team, do you think it gives a different look that one team chose to use tan and the other team chose to use black as their base coats?
Absolutely. I think it's going to definitely change it a lot. The black, though, if you actually look at the picture, I think the black base was a better decision because it's going to kind of leave some of like that. In the picture, there is kind of like a faint, maybe 5% blackish kind of hue coming through it. So I think that was actually a pretty smart move on blue team.
I'm anxious to see it finished. I think how crisp the line is will be as important as anything, and I don't think this line is going to be as crisp as what we're going to see over on the black team or on the blue team.
I'd be more, I'm concerned about like when they actually reveal the flake itself, if you're going to have some of like the shoreline mixed in with the basalt or nightfall, I believe it might be, or then the carbon. So you're going to have, I think the risk of having different blends on each opposing side, it can definitely play into fact here for sure.
All right, well, thanks for giving us some input.
Hey, I hope we're not doing this left-hand stuff the rest of the day.
Ashton, finish over here. Wrap this up, take that off, stack it there. Get some of these tools stacked. Trip hazards and stuff will get us points for safety violations.
As the day marches on, Stephen has another challenge for the gladiators, and this one could be the toughest yet. No swearing.
For the rest of the day, if you get caught by a judge, you will wear your helmet the rest of the day. All right, continue.
Don't cuss. No cussing if you're caught swearing. If you're caught swearing, you'll wear your helmet the rest of the day. All right. You guys heard that. You guys heard that challenge and everything, right? I just want to clarify with it. No cussing. Yeah, no cussing, no swearing. So just like you're at church or you're at a school conference, right?
Fellas, do this line first. Yeah, we gotta do this. Consecutively move over. If you go there, then you're closing out the epoxy. Don't do that.
Yep.
Keep moving along, bringing that flake all the way.
While Orange Team tries to not swear, Blue Team is still having issues with their floors not drying fast enough.
That's like still, it's not even like fully dry yet. It's been like 3 hours, dude.
What?
The MVB.
Did you fucking?
I can probably get on.
Is all the flake done?
Yeah, it's just
Get that flake done. Get the MVB done inside that square.
Well, you gotta. The flake's still drying.
You can still go to it. It's a black base coat. It's all 4 flake are on.
Okay, you want me to base it?
Base the centers. Base the centers. It doesn't matter if that shit's wet, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Base that shit. Base that stuff.
I want to ask my judge question.
Sure.
We got today and we got from 10 till noon tomorrow. 10 till noon tomorrow is no time. My plan with where we were last night was to come in and top coat some stuff tomorrow. But do my floors have to be cured and ready to walk on by noon?
No.
Okay, so if I run short on time and I do like an MVB Ultra wet on wet T2 drop in the morning, I could still technically be considered good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And to me,
we did it last
okay.
year. It was like 10 seconds left. We sprayed T2, top coat, everything.
Okay. Just we're just the flakes putting us behind. To my eye, none of these are sealed. To my eye, none of these are sealed. Do we have to seal these? That's not a requirement?
Yeah, I was going to say no.
Okay. I just wanted to know if it was something I could bypass. I'm still going to try to get some accent stain on it, but
Asking tomorrow, the floor is going to be done and cured and ready to walk on. This has to have.
so if I'm jumping off the floor at like 11:59 and I spray my last bit of T2 wet on wet, I'm still considered good if I can get, because, okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Right. Now, one of the things that you'll notice in this metallic coat, this black, you'll see a lot of what looks like small bubbles.
I was going to ask you about that.
From one or two things could be happening. This is far from a sterile environment. There's a lot of air, there's a lot of dirt, trash, everything. So some of that could be contamination. But a good part of that is probably because they are using they're using a fast cure ultra MVB, and then they're adding accelerator to it.
So is that outgassing?
It's outgassing, but because they're using such an accelerator, it's not giving it time to release everything from underneath it. So you probably had some porosity in the concrete, and you're probably getting a little bit of air popping out, and because it's drying so fast, it doesn't give it time to release.
They're going to have to go back and fix that.
They won't. On a metallic, keep in mind, on a metallic floor, these guys are putting this stuff down at 30 to 35 square foot a gallon. Normally they do one kit per 100 square foot is what I always tell people in my shows. And with these guys, what they'll probably do is they'll hit it with a light grit sand, and then they're going to come back and pour their metallic. It's going to be deep enough that it's not going to matter what those little bubbles are.
The epoxy's going to be thick enough to
You're going to have roughly 50 mils of metallic over top of this floor. 50 mils for you guys at home. It's about like a meal is a piece of notebook paper or a piece of printer paper. So basically these floors are going to be 50 pieces of notebook paper thick by the time they're done. Some of them will be over 100. Yes, absolutely.
Worst comes to worst, the way it's looking, we should be able to get this cut. Once we get this done, we should be able to get this cut up to the hundreds today. We got to get it densified so then we can burnish it tomorrow and get the guard down.
They call anything about getting two hands back out.
I know.
Then we can run it.
I know. I know. We got to hustle through this and get it done so it can set and be done. We can jump over to this and we can drop the metallic, because I'm not planning on sealing this off. I don't think any of those are. I'm going to leave it the way it is here. Then that leaves us a top coating here. We might not be able to flood that, but we can do like solvent-based acrylic or something on it to get sealer on it. Do a double coat on it in the morning.
Tomorrow too.
Only 10 to noon though.
10 to noon?
10 to noon. So it's nothing. We got nothing tomorrow. Good. It's not just competition, man. It's a learning experience.
Flaking that. We're all good. That's as far out as I'm coming, kind of broken up.
Yep.
And then he's going to finish that. You want me to get vacuum over here and get that running?
Yes.
And then start on it?
Yes. I'm going to kick the air scrubber on.
Where's my little truck?
Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy. At Epoxy Depot, we pride ourselves on being your one-stop shop for all your epoxy needs. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional contractor, we have the high-quality products and expertise to help you tackle any epoxy project with confidence. Start your next project with us today. Visit us at epoxydepotusa.com. Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy.
Just when the teams think everything is going well, Steven calls another individual challenge.
All right, orange team and blue team. I need everybody to report over to the skills area to do a head-to-head countertop challenge.
All right, it has just been announced they have another head-to-head challenge. They're gonna have to go over and do a countertop challenge. Now they're gonna use the RSM resin, the spray metallic with this.
So that's metallic epoxy in a can.
Basically, I'm not gonna say it's metallic in a can. Saying metallic epoxy. It's a one part, basically a rattle can of metallic pigment.
But they don't have to actually mix colors.
No, not mixing colors. There's no part A. There's no part B. You just literally spray it in to your metallic or your epoxy, and that gives you your veining and it gives you your stripes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And what it allows you to do, it allows for some different type of movement that you don't necessarily always get. You can also put your epoxy down a little bit thinner than what you would normally be able to, because the product's going to move on its own. We're going to turn it over to Steven.
Orange team, you ready? Who's going to be going for the orange team? Okay. And who's going to be going for the blue team, Garrett?
Michael.
All right. All right, guys. How this is going to work is you both have your epoxy and you have a mixing stick and you have your buckets out. I'm going to let you get your A and your B in your buckets. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, so I'll let you get that set up. These have both been primed with bonding primer, so they're ready to go. And the way this is going to work is you're going to use the fusion sprays to color your top. So you're going to lay down your clear and then spray in your colors. The time is going to be 3 minutes.
Ashton, do you only have colors up there? You got a can of Relax. There's a can that says Relax up there, or just colors? Yeah? Get your epoxy spread. Get your epoxy spread. When you mix it, relax it first, glass it out, then add your color.
So right now the two contestants are just mixing part A and part B.
And Shy did something that I find a little bit weird. He took the fusion spray and sprayed it into his epoxy before he mixed it, like he's trying to mix a traditional epoxy.
What is the point of the fusion spray?
Fusion spray you normally spray on after your resin's down. You spray it into it wet to wet, and you get your metallic movement. You get your veining. But what he did was spray a little bit of the fusion into his resin. Let's see what effect he gets.
Well, if he was just trying to use a black, and I think there might be some glitter in there, so.
Well, every metallic has different weights of metals in it. So if he was trying to add a little bit of metallic flake, you're gonna accomplish that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Shy is moving. He's definitely pulling it awful tight, though.
And I like how Ethan, team captain of the orange team, is staying on top of his team, rooting from the sidelines.
What they're trying to do now is get this base coat as even as possible. You'll probably see them hit it with a roller, possibly.
Now, what does the roller do?
Roller's just going to level it out. It's going to get it. They may do it with a brush, but they've got these fusion sprays to spray and play with. Let's see what Shy Resins does.
Shy's already.
It's a question of how many times they've used these products. Shaking this metallic. You have to shake the absolute heck out of this fusion spray. If you don't shake it, you're basically just spraying solvent out on your top. So if they don't shake it good enough, they're never going to get pigment out.
going back to the discussion with the weights of the actual metals of the color.
Different metallics have different weights. Some of them will sink to the bottom. Some of them will kind of set on top, float on the top. Some of them will go in the middle. Well, when you use 3 or 4 or 5 different metallics in a floor, some float, some sink, some gravitate in the middle. It just all depends on what the weight of the metal in the metallic is.
You have 1 minute left.
Now they vote for you.
30 seconds.
They're just moving it around at this point. They're trying to cause the veins.
And they could both be using the same colors but get completely different effects.
Absolutely. It's all depending on who the artist is.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tools down.
Let's take a look.
Who won the challenge and the valuable bonus points? Find out next time on Epoxy Floor Wars.